Okay, guys, so what can I say? Today is a red day for me. I got a little too jumpy here um, at VWAP, and this is what I was trading this morning was the micro E-mini. So this is the S&P 500, but the micro version. I tend to do better with this in the pre-market because I could buy some contracts and then add to positions, or I can scale out. If you just are trading the regular ES, odds are you're not going to be able to do that. And it's a lot more risky. So, what happened this morning? What happened that led to this negative $76 day? Well, very simply, I came into the market and this is what I see. So the UK Open, I love to see that. And then we start to sell off. We come right here into VWAP. And this is where I get long, looking for a bounce at about 5 a.m. I end up sitting in a trade. It's not going anywhere. That's usually not a good sign, especially if you're expecting a bounce, like I had said. We break down, I get stopped out. Okay. The next trade started the day really bad. Got stopped out here, started to consolidate. And now this is what I'm looking at. We're always trying to figure out, where we may see a reversal. Okay. And I'm going to get to that right here, which was, um, this was the clearer bounce spot. And I'm going to get to that in a second. It was something I was aware of, but at this point, when we were at 45.72, I really didn't think we were going to come down to the 45.64, 45.63-ish area. That was a pretty big drop, but just because, I didn't think that doesn't mean it's going to happen. But it is good to know if we do break these levels. So we broke VWAP, that trade did not work. We broke this key level here, not key level, but where we were when the UK opened. A lot of times, price likes to gravitate towards these areas, like I say in almost every video, and it's trying to find that trade imbalance. Well, right here, we had two huge red candles that blew right through that spot, got stopped out right here. Okay, at this point, take the hands off the wheel, down about $180. Really, really loving the way that I started my day. Being sarcastic, obviously. Now, this is something that I noticed going back to last week. The bottom here, which was around 4,500. This was on Friday. And then on Monday, price pulled back. The dip got bought to this trend line. So we got a trend line bounce here, trend line bounce here. Now, what am I looking for over here? Obviously, this trend line bounce, which was definitely something to look at. You can see we got the bounce. A lot of times you get a bounce off of a trend line. It likes to retest that. Is that going to really hold up? It did. Saw some nice big green candles and, saw a nice bounce. And that was a good trade. So that trade right there off this trend line, that got me, like I said, it got about a little over $100 trade here. So got some of my losses back, but I'm not going to continue to trade at this point. I'm already over trading. I've already taken 3 trades. So, a couple of these were 4 contracts each and some were 3 contracts each. I'll show you here in the filled orders. I got out of my 2 contracts at 45.70 and the other 2 contracts at 45.71. And those are the ones that I entered at 45.65. So right around here this bounce area on the trend line, that's where I wanted to enter. So I was patient here for the most part, waiting for this spot to hit. My first entry at 45.63 did not fill. I missed that. And then I got in at 45.65, which you saw there. And then sold up here at 45.71 and 45.70. This was a decent trade. But finding these trend lines here can have very significant value, especially when you're selling off like this. So when you have a straight line down, it's not just going to keep going down and down and down, you know, for the entire day. You have to find out, where are those levels going to be? Where are those trend lines? Where are my technical analysis showing me? So that was it right there. Like I said, if I continue to just trade that, it's just going to get frustrating. I don't feel like spending that mental capital. I have some options, swing trades here on DraftKings, some puts. I have AMD and Apple calls. Those are in the money. Only one of these is in the money at the moment, but these are in the green at the moment. So I'll be, you know, doing some, you know, trade, sort of just watching these, you know, managing them, I guess you can say, during the trading day. But I have a doctor's appointment literally at the open, so I'm not going to be able to really manage these trades well right off the beginning. But this is what I'm looking at for Apple. I'm looking for 179.61 to break, previous highs. When we sold off from there with the market, and now we're coming back, I want to see 180 break and then a retest of all-time highs. That was this trade. That's the trade. You know, going right to all-time highs, that's what I'm expecting, and that's why I put that trade on. So I'll go over my other ones as well. DraftKings is in an obvious downward channel here. We were at the top of the channel at $21. I ended up getting 5 put contracts right here at the top of this trend line. This is something I posted on our Sunday picks for the week, and I'm just going to be watching this, see if this breaks. If it breaks, we can have really a lot more downside here. So those are in the money at the moment. And then AMD, just playing off of this. This is also one that we had on our Sunday watch list. Getting a nice bullish hammer candle here. We have some room to run. So that's why I got into those 3 options trades. And at the moment, we're green in them. Doesn't mean I'm going to end green in them. I need the market to be behind me. So we'll see how those work out. Hit the thumbs up for the video. If you're new, subscribe. And I will see you back on another one tomorrow. Take care, guys.